भरपूर सहयोग रहा है। आइए इस रामलीला द्वारका श्री रामलीला सोसाइटी के इस तृतीय वर्ष में और आयोजन के इस 11वें वर्ष 11 अंक ऐसा जो प्रसन्नता का सूचक, अभिनंदन का सूचक, प्रेम का सूचक, सगन का सूचक। और सगन देने कौन आए हैं, प्रेम बांटने कौन आए हैं? इस देश के माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी। हम द्वारका श्री रामलीला सोसाइटी की तरफ से आपका स्वागत करेंगे, अभिनंदन करेंगे। और सबसे पहले स्वागत और अभिनंदन उनके हाथों से जिनको हमने पार्लियामेंट हाउस में भेजा है, जो द्वारका और पूरी पश्चिमी दिल्ली को सांसद के रूप।
And I'm being joined by my colleague Maria Shakil right now. Maria, these are visuals live on our channels of how Prime Minister Modi is at the Ramlila Society in Dwarka. Tell us the significance really of what we are seeing.
Yes, so the Prime Minister is attending the celebratory burning of Ravan's effigy on the occasion of Vijayadashmi. He is at the Ramlila Maidan in Dwarka, Sector 10 of New Delhi. He is the chief guest, of course, and he will be performing Ravan Dahan. The Ravan Dahan is going to begin any moment now. You can see the member of parliament from that area of Delhi also present. So, we have often seen that the Prime Minister has participated in these occasions. And just minutes ago, in fact, earlier today, Prime Minister had extended greetings on Vijayadashmi, saying that the pious festival marks the end of negative forces and brings the message of embracing good in life. And he had communicated best wishes for Vijayadashmi to all the citizens of India. We have seen this effort being made by the Prime Minister, where he has participated in Vijayadashmi celebrations in various parts of India. The famous Kulu Dasehara, where Prime Minister Modi was last year, I remember very distinctly, because it was also being said that is it being timed with the elections in Himachal Pradesh. Then he has participated in similar celebrations of Dasehara, Diwali and others in various parts of India. So now it is happening in Dwarka. It is, of course, those visuals are an indication of how it has been always about participation in religious festivals. Religiosity and spirituality is something that Prime Minister Modi has often emphasized on as an individual and also as the leader of the country. So I think overall the messaging is very clear, that when it comes to big celebrations, he is always available and he is part of the celebrations with the people of India.
Right. In fact, Maria, the Dasehara colors and festivities today will also have a lot of political colors as well. We see what's happening with Prime Minister Modi right now, but there are also other political leaders who will be in some form, part of some form of Dasehara celebrations today, whether it be the Delhi Chief Minister, the Lieutenant Governor, or even the Congress leader Sonia Gandhi for that matter.
Yes, that's right. And it becomes particularly important here because, earlier during the time of UPA, we have seen Dr. Manmohan Singh as the Prime Minister visit the Ramlila Maidan in the national capital, and it was not Dwarka. So Prime Minister Modi started this tradition of participating in the festivities and celebrations in Dwarka Ramlila rather than going to the old one. So that has been a departure from the past. Just as we have seen, be it Diwali or Holi, has always spent time with the soldiers, be it at Siachen or in back of beyond of India, who are guarding our borders in east, west, north, south, various borders of India. So I think the larger messaging has been about celebrating with the people. The Prime Minister, last time around had accompanied, was present when was at the Dalpur, if I remember correctly, the ground where he was there for the Lord Raghunath Rath Yatra, which he witnessed along with other people of Kulu. And the other areas of Mandi, which was part of the celebrations that we know about famous Kulu Dasehara. Right now he is here That time he had become the first prime minister to take part in Kulu Dasehara celebrations, which is a tradition which traces its origin to the mid 17th century. Celebrations of this nature has been very much part of Prime Minister Modi's tenure of 9 years, where he has been present in these gatherings, where he sends a message that he is very much with the Indians when it comes to important days.
Right, Maria. Dasehara, of course, it's celebrated so beautifully across the country. But festivities and elections also go very closely hand in hand.
Yes, that's right. And as we have seen in the past also, there is strong messaging which comes from politicians when it comes to celebrations and events. Just as we are seeing in Mumbai, where there are the two Shinde factions are celebrating in the same Maidan, the Maidan being divided into two parts, where the Shiv Sena Shinde faction and the Shiv Sena Uddhav faction are celebrating. So the message, of course, will be seen in the form of the presence or the number of people who have gathered in those two various, distinct Ram Leela celebrations which are happening there. But the Prime Minister arrived here just few minutes back. He performed puja at the Ram Leela Maidan in Delhi's Dwarka sector, and now he is being greeted by all the members who have been involved in the various, in the organizers here, and thereafter the burning of the Ravan effigy will happen.
Maria, moving away from the politics of this, and I'm not very sure whether I should be asking you this question, but I'll anyways take a chance on this, Maria. For a viewer who may not be very familiar with Delhi and the Ram Leela Society, just how important, how big is this Ram Leela Society that Prime Minister is now part of?
Because Vijayadashmi is being celebrated across India with great fervor and enthusiasm, because it symbolizes the triumph of righteousness and the truth over untruth, and that is the reason why we are seeing these exchange of greetings, coming together of families, and the Prime Minister sending a message that he is very much part of the celebrations of various families who are involved in these gatherings and in ensuring that it becomes a success. Today is, of course, the 10th day of Ashwin month in the Hindu calendar. It is believed that on this day, Lord Ram killed Ravan, and that is the reason why it is about that celebration of it symbolizes that victory of the good over the bad. And we are seeing that gathering, which is, huge. Perhaps over 1 lakh people would have gathered at the Dwarka sector of Ram Leela Maidan, where the Prime Minister will be participating with others. Right now it is about welcoming the Prime Minister. Earlier today we did see those greetings being shared by all the leaders across party lines, from Prime Minister Modi to Home Minister Amit Shah, to leaders of various other political parties, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, and regional party heads as well. All of them sending best wishes to the countrymen on the occasion of the Dasehara. And of course, it marks the end of Sharad Navratri as well. So perhaps more political activities will begin post this, because, as we said, there are 5 elections which will be taking place in the month of November, and the results will be on 3rd of December. But right now it's about those images, those colors which are coming in from Dwarka.
Right. Thank you very much, Maria Shakil, for joining us at this point. And we'll just leave you with these last day celebrations of Durga Puja in Kolkata, and one of the most colorful rituals that marks the end of the Durga Puja, that is Sindoor Khela.
After the celebration of Durga Puja, the last ritual where married women put vermilion on each other, praying for the long lives of their partners, is something that is celebrated with great style in Kolkata. It's a ritual that marks the end of Durga Puja, where women go and put sindoor on Ma Durga's idol, and then of course put it on each other. It's a celebration, it's a colorful celebration, and of course this is the end of Durga Puja as it is. But this visual is what you would say a true celebration of Nari Shakti.
ये केवल नारी शक्ति की सेलिब्रेशन नहीं है, ये अपने अंदर जो शक्ति है, नारी पुरुष मिलकर ये 5 दिन हम जो माँ की पूजा करते हैं, कोशिश करते हैं कि सद्भावनाओं जागा है। और ऐसे ही हमारे आगामी दिन, हमारे अगला दुर्गा पूजा तक हर दिन आनंद, शुभ चेतना और प्यार के साथ बरकरार रहे, यही हम चाहते हैं।
Tell us a little bit about the Pujo here, and you participated in the Shidul Khala also. The experience of Shidul Khala.
It's always a very overwhelming kind of a feeling. We wait for this ritual every year. At the same time, we are very upset and sad that Ma is going home. So it's a very overwhelming experience.
And of course, a lot of people take part in this ritual as well. I have people who come here. You've come here for the first time, celebrating Durga Puja. How does it feel?
So for me as a Bihari, it's something very new and in a good way, of course, and it's very exciting. It was really fun spending time here during Pujo.
And you saw some of the pujos. What did you think of them? What did you think of the pandals, the idols?
I mean, the pandals were fabulous. Like, there was this pandal, Suruchi Sang. I was in awe after seeing it. I mean, it was very amazing.
Thank you for speaking to us. So of course, it is a matter of celebration. It has a tinge of sadness because Ma Durga is leaving. But at the end of the day, Sindur Khala is happening now. And that's how Bengal bids goodbye to Ma Durga. With camera person Aniruddha Tripathi in Kolkata, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.